Okay, this is, excuse me, this is actually the second flight ever with this drone. It's a Typhoon H, Unique Typhoon H. And what I'm doing is flying over some land I purchased in New Mexico. My girlfriend and I purchased it. And it's 100 acres. We're building a house on it. It's going to be a completely off-grid house other than cell phones, running on 12 volt solar panels, all solar panels. Everything in the house will be 12 volt. We will have an inverter in case we need 110 and a generator in case we need that. The water will be trucked in. It costs like $90,000 to drill a well. I can't afford that. So we're flying over the property. Um, I didn't realize it at the time, but I had the drone in slow mode, as a jackrabbit mode and a slow mode. And so it's not going very fast. Also, it has a border line on it, so it would only go about 700 feet away from me. I had not set that up. So, like I say, this is only the second flight with this drone. So I didn't exactly know what I was doing, as you can probably tell. So it goes up here and it stops just a few hundred feet from me, and I can't figure out why. And then it dawns on me, oh yeah, it has a border. So I start walking sometime here. But I'll start walking towards the drone. There it goes. And I've got a broken knee, so I'm not walking very fast. And it's kind of irritating. But what I'm trying to do is fly it out over the house site where we're going to build the house. It's almost following the road line where the road is going to be. The road's installed now. I have to get down there and make another video of that pretty quick. But this is about where the road's going to be. It's going to fly out almost directly over the house site. Somewhere in here it's going to swing around and you'll see that there's not much around. The house itself is almost directly dead center of the property. It consists of two lots. I purchased two lots in there. And I also purchased a third lot, which is about a half mile away, so got a total of 120 acres. This land is beautiful. Those trees are actually, I'm 5'9" and they tower above me. They're not that small. So there's the nearest neighbor. He's about a half mile away. And it goes back around. The road is there, going on around here. And if you can see it, there's a house right there, way out on the hilltop. So there's really nothing out there. Not much at all. There's a lot of cows. There are bobcats. There are mountain lions. There are tons of rattlesnakes. There are tarantulas, which I am not looking forward to. Big old ugly creatures, them spiders, yuck. Right here in the lower right hand side of the camera, you see a solar panel sitting there. Well, that's my weather station. I built a weather station out there. Right now, it's about directly over the house site. This is where we're going to build the house. It's over it. That's not the house site we're looking at. We're over the house site. I don't think I looked down to see the house site. But that's a weather station there. We built that so that we would know what the weather's doing. It's a ham radio deal. KJ7AZ is my call sign. You can find that on findyou.com if you know how to use that. It's KJ7AZ-3. We're looking at the sun. And like I say, this is only the second flight with this drone, so I had no clue what I was doing. Actually, too, I was just guessing on where the drone was, because the Yuneec Typhoon H has a great big screen on the remote. I could pretty much see what was going on down below me. And that was kind of a guess as to being over the house site. You might be able to see me standing out there somewhere. Not quite. If it swerves around to the left anymore. Now we're looking down at the house site. So the road will come in on the right side of that big tree right there. There, now you can see me standing out there in the middle of nowhere. Scrolling on around, checking out the trees. There's a little bit better view of the weather station. The Typhoon H has two different video storage locations. One is in the drone and one is in the remote. You can see I forgot to raise the landing gear. You can raise the landing gear on the Typhoon H, and I forgot to. And there I am out there walking around. You can see me. But the Typhoon H, the video locations, one in the drone and one in the remote, the videos in the remote are really, really, really clear. They're much better than the ones that we're looking at right here. This video is from the remote. And the reason I did that was the Typhoon H divides the video up into sections, which I didn't know. And they're really huge. They're big, hairy, large files. If I change the video resolution, they get smaller, but I didn't want to. So this is not the resolution you get out of the Typhoon H. I'm flying the drone back towards me now. You can see me there in the picture. Might be able to see my car way off out there in the distance. We bought this property for the purpose of building a base camp, actually, because we ride Harleys and we need some place that doesn't cost a fortune to stay every night. And this just fits the bill. It's 3.5 miles, less than that, about 3.5, but it is a little bit less than that, miles off the pavement. And the road is excellent. It's hard pack. It's excellent getting in there. There is one bad spot where it washes out every once in a while, but otherwise it's just a fantastic road. I'm not too sure where that is as compared to the house site right now, but it looks like I'm taking the drone back towards the car. Yeah, that's pretty much what I'm doing, I think. I think it's just following me slowly. I never did put it in follow me mode, as a matter of fact. It has all kinds of modes that I haven't even explored yet. I need to get it out. It's too windy here in Rawlins, Wyoming to fly it. I mean, here lately the wind has been ridiculous. I don't want to break it. It's $1,000 drone. Anyhow, there I am. The drone's kind of following me. I think I'm just watching the screen and getting it to follow me there. So, having a lot of fun with it, really. It's a lot of fun to play with. I don't know how I'm going to do this. I've never added voice to a video like I have to do here. So it's interesting. I'm recording with the Windows voice recorder and just kind of watching the movie and pretending I know what I'm doing. But there's my car. I don't know what the locals out there would do if they saw a drone flying around. They'd probably shoot it out of the sky. Haven't had that issue yet, but I've only flown it 3 times out there. I've got 2 more videos coming. Well, 1 more video coming. So it's on its way back to the car. Sue, my girlfriend, she took it up out there a few days after this, and she did a great flight. I mean, it was a really good flight. And we forgot to press the record button, so we didn't get a video. I'm walking back to the car. I think it's just kind of halfway following me there. I think I might have raised the landing gear by now. You have to forgive me. I made myself a rum and Dr. Pepper and put way too much rum in it. So I had to add more Dr. Pepper. But almost back to the car. This video is about 11 minutes long, 12 minutes long, so it should be getting there pretty quick. Have to figure out where this voice recorder stores its voice stuff so that I can add it to the video. So now I put it in home, I think. Yeah, because it's moving faster. It has a home button on it. You click home and it comes home. And then turns around and there comes the landing gear, and it's going to come down here and land in a bush. I think that was my fault. But there's the bush. Crash-o-bango. No damage, so all is good. But there's the property. That's where we're going to start. I hope it all works out. Be ready for the next video.